This year I came face to face with one of my greatest fears that I didn't even know I had.
I'm so glad, I'm so happy for you.
Anytime my friends have a special moment or a big moment for them, I get utterly terrified. And not because they're doing great, but because I am so scared that someone's gonna come and take it away from them. See, every time it's one of my friends' birthday, I try so hard for them to have the perfect birthday, to make sure that they know they're loved, to make sure that they know that people care about them, to make sure that the birthday matches all their expectations and that they really feel special in that day. Even when a friend comes and talks to me about this new person they met and how wonderful they are, although they don't know it and I act really happy, and I am happy that they met them, there is a little part of me that's so anxious and so scared. And not because I'm insecure that this person is gonna be taken away by them, but instead that this person is gonna disappoint them or betray them.
I just recently had to tell one of my best friends something that I knew would destroy her, man, and it really killed me inside, like so much. It broke as soon as I saw it, like it was some shitty behavior by someone else. I was just like, oh man, this is gonna freaking destroy this girl, my friend. I knew I had to tell her, and I did immediately. And I was there for her, but my heart just broke. Upon this realization, I asked myself why. Is it just because I'm a good person, I care about my friends, right? All of this stuff. And although that's true, and I really do care about my friends, and I think they deserve the world, obviously, I was like, that's not exactly it, is it? I feel like, especially with this type of reaction, there has to be something else there, some type of inner wound, child wound that got brought up to the surface. And that's when I came to see it just came down to one of my deepest fears that I didn't even know I had, which is I don't want any of my friends or anyone else to be destroyed the way I felt like I was destroyed. I don't want them to be disappointed as I have. I don't want them to be battered and the spirit just crushed as mine was. I don't want them to suffer or feel alone in the birthdays as I have in the past in certain birthdays. Because although I don't really tell them, and I will never, one of the things I'm still battling is that, it's gonna sound corny, so bear with me, is that once that little glimmer, what I like to say, that inner joy is taken away from you, it's really hard to get that back. In fact, I haven't had that back ever since. And I really do miss my old self. And, you know, seeing that happen to someone else, it's just like, oh my gosh, it just reminds me of what happened to myself. And I just hate that it happened to someone I care about. Because at the end of the day, no one deserves that spark, that little joy, as I call it, to be taken, you know. Not you, not me, not my friend, not anyone. And I wish it never happened, of course, but it did make me learn that you cannot live in fear, and that although it sucks what happened, is that especially coming from a people's pleaser background, the only thing you can do is be a good friend. And it also made me learn about my own inner wound, in a sense of getting that joy back, and it's something that I personally should focus on, because obviously it's still very present and it's still very there, because if not, this type of situation I wouldn't feel the way I do. So I was like, okay, well, I can concentrate on my journey and being a good friend, and everybody has their own journey ahead of them.